Jiu Jitsu is admittedly a bit of a strange sport. We show up to hang out with our pals and we simulate murdering each other via strangulation, and then we try to break each other's limbs.
Came here to murder you.
Naturally, competition based around such a weird activity is going to have some strange rules. Here are a few things that you might want to know so you don't have a bad time at a major tournament. During the course of the match, you may feel the need to communicate something to the referee. Don't do that. Any communication between you and the ref or you and your opponent is against the rules. I personally struggle with this one since when I'm rolling, I pretty much talk the whole time. I think during a fight to win match, I asked my opponent if he had a cold because I heard him cough, and that's a big no-no at an IBJJF tournament. It's not even just talking. The rulebook says that when an athlete communicates with someone orally or through gestures in a manner that contradicts a decision made by the referee, they can get a serious penalty. One serious penalty is basically a warning, but 2 serious penalties is actually an advantage awarded to your opponent. If you get a third, your opponent actually gets 2 points. And if you get a 4th serious penalty, you're actually disqualified. Means if the ref didn't give you that 3 points that you thought you deserved for passing the guard, you shake your head in disappointment, you could actually get penalized for that. If during the course of the match your belt comes untied, the ref might indicate that he wants you to retie it. You have to be quick though, because the rulebook says it should take you no more than 20 seconds. I actually have a specific way that I tie my belt, and I don't really have a problem with it coming undone too often. I'll post a video of that method. It's coming soon, so stay tuned. If your opponent has you mounted or is in another dominant position and you reverse that position and end up on top, you actually receive no points for that. The only way to reverse positions from bottom to top and score points is via sweeping, and that sweep has to involve your legs. Although I would think it's much harder to hit a reversal without using your legs than it would be with your legs in a sweep. So it seems strange to me to award no points for the harder thing, right? If your opponent is using their guard and you fall back to pull them into yours, they get 2 points for a sweep. But that includes if you sit back for a footlock. If you're in your opponent's guard and you attack a footlock, but they defend it and they come on top, they get 2 points for that. So you better make sure that you can finish it or at least prevent them from coming on top if you don't. Poor side control is worth 0 points according to the IBJJF. When you see people awarded points for getting the side control, they're being awarded points for the pass of the guard, not for the position of side control. So say 2 people both pull guard at the same time, and one ends up going right to side control. It's 0 points and 0 advantages. The journey really is greater than the destination, it seems. It's against the rules to stall, unless you have a dominant position. If you're in your opponent's guard and you're not trying to work, you can get penalized for stalling. If someone's in your guard and you're not trying to work, you can also be penalized for stalling. However, if you have the mount or if you have someone's back, you can ride it out as long as you want. It seems strange to me to allow stalling in some places and not allow stalling in others, since the reason stalling is penalized is because it's lack of action in the match. Why do I care if someone isn't attacking in the guard, but I'm supposed to care if they're not attacking from someone's back? And speaking of the back, you only get your 4 points for taking the back if your feet aren't crossed. But this also means you get 0 points if you're using a body triangle and back control. So stalling is allowed when you have someone's back, and the body triangle is the best way to stall there. So the rules allow stalling at the back, just not if you're too good at it. I'm confused. Okay, so this is a really weird one that involves a very specific situation. So I guess it's the likelihood of the situation that's really weird, not necessarily the rule itself. If in a finals match, both competitors suffer an accidental injury at the same time, but the score is tied in both points and in advantages, and neither athlete is able to continue that match, the winner is determined at random. I know there needs to be a system in place to determine the winner of a match if it can't continue. It's just so weird to think that the winner of a division at a major tournament could come down to a coin flip if so many things happened in an exact way. But at least they're prepared, I guess. Okay, so this isn't really weird in the sense that it's strange as a rule, more so that it's just a blatant cash grab. As of January 2019, the IBJJF requires all belts to buy a membership card in order to compete at any of its tournaments. It used to be just black belts, then they added browns and then purples, and then I guess at some point just said, F it, everybody's paying extra. It's $40 for the first membership and $35 to renew that membership. It's probably not going to break the bank, but when I'm already spending north of $100 for potentially one match at a tournament, it just kind of feels like a dick move, you know? So are there any that I missed? Are there any extra weird rules that you've seen or experienced in competition? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please don't forget to like and to subscribe. And thanks for watching.